Hello, Sue here. Welcome back to the channel. I hope by now, if you've been here for a bit, you're finding I absolutely love sharing my tips and tricks with network marketing that have helped me grow over the years and make it simple and welcoming. I am more casual builder in the sense that I'm not casually growing, but I'm casual in the sense that if we can make systems work for us, why not? And if we can duplicate these systems with our team, why not, right? So it makes it simpler. So here is my thing. So stay with me. The two Facebook groups that build my network marketing business on Autopilot. I'm so excited because this is how I built in my previous company and I'm building in this one. So if you're in network marketing and you're busy chasing people down through DMs and feeling like you're pushing a boulder uphill, yeah, we know that one every single day. I want to show you a simpler way. Here it is. Today I'm breaking down the exact two Facebook groups strategy I use to attract customers and business builders without ever feeling salesy. Stay with me because this will change your thinking about building your business in network marketing. Okay, so the problem, right? The problem we have. So most network marketers make one big mistake with social media. They either post to everyone and confuse people, or they have no system at all and just hope something sticks, like those sticky notes attached all over the wall to kind of remind you of over here is this and that, right? And you can't keep up with it. So I used to do the same thing. I was posting product content to people who wanted the business and business content to people who only wanted the products. It was messy and it wasn't converting, you guys, until I got to keep myself on task here, otherwise I get distracted too easy. So here's what I did. I created the two separate Facebook groups. Group one is my product group. This is for customers, people who love the products and what they do for them. The content in here is all about the lifestyle, the results, wellness, transformation. It's a safe, good feeling space where nobody is being sold to, right? So then group two is my business group. This is for my team and anyone building the business. The content here is about mindset, income, growth, duplication, leadership, etc. Completely different energy and completely different audience, right? So we've got Facebook group one, Facebook group two, one for product, one for business. So two groups, two purposes, crystal clear. Here is where it helps you. So the overlap, this is the secret sauce, you guys. Now here's where the magic happens. And this is what nobody talks about, right? I cross-post stories from the business group into the product group. So how does that work? It's not pitches, it's not income claims, it's plain old stories. Okay, stories. All right. So real people on my team sharing how they started as a customer, fell in love with the products, and then decided to build a business, right? So how their life changed, how their confidence grew, how they paid up a bill or two, took a vacation, or finally had a little bit of time freedom. Can you relate to any one of those? Oh my goodness. Yes, I can relate to all of them. If you don't know my story, I'm a mom of 6, a nana to 8, soon to be 9, and a very busy lifestyle and a life to go with it. And love what I do because network marketing can be taken anywhere. So stories are what sell and make people feel comfortable wherever you go. So here it is. So the overlap is the secret sauce, okay? So now here's where the magic happens, and this is what nobody talks about, this part. So I don't know about you, but I want to know everything that makes my life easier. I cross-post stories from the business side into the product side because it comes into lifestyle, right? The wellness, transformation, different things, right? Whatever it may be. So we're not pitching, we're not giving income claims like I said before. We're just giving real stories of my team sharing how they started as a customer and fell in love with the product. So when my product customers see these stories, they do not feel sold to. They feel inspired. They feel all kinds of goodness, right? And then something beautiful happens. They come to me or their leader, and then they slide into our DMs and they're asking, how can I do what that person just did? So we're not chasing them, right? The story did the work for me. Makes it so much easier for all of us. So if you just take that overlapping secret sauce and bring it into the other group, it makes it so much easier for you and your whole team. So why do stories work? I bet you're wondering that. That's the next question, right? So I'm a huge believer in the power of stories in our business because facts tell, but stories sell. And more importantly, stories attract. So they attract the right person to you. When somebody reads income stats, they're skeptical, right? I've been there. I mean, I'm still in it. When someone tells me how much they're making, I'm like, yeah, right. But I know it's true because I just know because I've been there, still there, loving my paycheck, loving my check. When someone reads about a real story of a person they know in that group, because they've gotten to know it, they're very comfortable, it's a group that they trust, they love the product, they've seen their own results, then that's exactly where they are right now, and they built something amazing. They believe it's possible for them too. So when somebody reads who was exactly where they were right now and built something amazing, they believe it's possible for them too. I had to repeat it because sometimes when we hear something the first time, I might have said it a little off too, but when you hear it the first time, it doesn't quite register. If you're like me, I love to hear things 3 or 4 times. I love to watch videos 3 or 4 times to get the whole thing and sometimes take a notebook. So that's the overlap into the groups. It's not a sales funnel. It's a story pipeline. It's not no fancy anything. And it works while you sleep, right? Works while we all sleep. So how do you set up? You're wondering now, right? How do I set this up? So step 1 is you create your Facebook product group and name it something lifestyle focused, not, oh gosh, what did I write? Not company focused, right? So whatever you want it called, mine used to be Lifestyle to Freedom. You guys, lifestyle to freedom can mean anything to everybody. Not that I'd say to go copy and duplicate that, but come up with something, your own personality, because that was mine. It's a lifestyle to freedom from having to work a 9-to-5 job like most people do, and have the freedom to travel, take my business with me if I want or not. So there is so many more things with that. So that is why you want them. Facebook's named something about a lifestyle. So, and again, lifestyle, I'm talking about coming from when you're naming it a Facebook group, it's going to be fun and inviting. Step 2, create your business builder group. This is your team. And again, I'm going to say on that one, you don't need to be as creative. You can be, but you don't have to be because it's a business group and they already are believing in the concept. So the product group, I think, is a little bit more fun, named wellness, lifestyle, whatever you want to come up with. Okay, and then step 3, start collecting stories. Ask your business builders to share their why, their journey, their wins, big and small. You guys, sometimes we think we have to share the paychecks. Don't do that. Don't be silly. Don't get yourself into trouble. Just share things that you've won, even in a week, even in a month, even in a year, whatever it is that you have done with network marketing. Share your stories in your group and say what it has done for a change in your lifestyle. Because I'll tell you right now, network marketing has been a huge game changer in my whole family. When I raised my kids from junior high, the last one of my 6, into high school, had I not done network marketing, we wouldn't have been traveling as much as we did in those last 6 years. Camping, you name it, having lots of fun and having the lifestyle. Because if you think about it, okay, so with a family of 6, number 1, if you go rent anything, Airbnb, camper, motorhome, whatever, it's not cheap. And so we chose to buy one and then we traveled. And again, gas, etc., the campground sites food, you name it, keep going, right? So the whole point was, as I went along, we could afford a little bit more, a little bit something, and it wasn't extravagant. It was fun. It was time together, and the memories were made. And our kids, I believe all of them, pretty much majority of them anyway, said their most favorite one was the one where we traveled across the country, hit a few different states, went up into Canada, came back down through Michigan, and back to our home state in the Midwest. That was the trip of all trips for our kids, all 6 together at the same time, right? When they were younger. And the whole point of all of me saying this is it's a story. That was one of my stories I was able to say because I was network marketing. I could take my business anywhere. I had internet and I didn't have to do it every single day. And I believe during that trip, I only took it out a couple, 2, 3 times and did it, and I was done. And that's the beauty part about these groups. When you start building groups together, your team, upline and down, will help you all grow together so that we don't have to do everything. And anyway, so back to my video, but I wanted to explain this to you because sometimes we think we need to be the end all be all as a leader, and it's not true. We want others to step up and help us upline, downline, and sideline in these groups because it helps all of us grow and be more unified and help each other when the other needs help. So with that said, so start collecting your stories, ask your business builders to share their why, their journey, wins big and small, and don't do it just randomly. Plan it. Have a day of the week. Set it for a day of the week. Let's say it's Monday wins or Friday wins. Doesn't matter. Figure out the day of the week. You get the most hits in the group and plan something for that and do whatever. Figure it out. Just have fun and enjoy it. Step 4, cross-post these stories into your product group consistently. Let your customers see the real transformation happening. Seeing people making a paycheck is huge in our industry. We don't need to embellish. We don't need to be extravagant. We don't need to be silly. We just need to be real. So then just watch what happens. Again, you might be thinking, oh, like this is a lot, but trust me, it is one of them things that once you do this, you're going to see some of this transformation from the people and the products because they're already in love with the products. Why would they not share with a few of their friends or more of their friends, depending on if they're an influencer or whoever, right? So, okay, so as we talked about, then watch what happens between your groups. This is one piece of the system we built to grow the network marketing business without burnout. And I've talked about that in previous videos. If you haven't watched my video on the 2-step rule, I'm encouraging you to go watch that 2-step rule that saved my sanity as a leader. I didn't talk like that when I was doing that, but I'll tell you it did. Go watch that next. And if this helps you today, remember, please share with somebody on your team who needs to hear this. We all need inspiration in this industry to do it right and to keep ourselves growing in a great way without crossing lines and being silly. So anyway, thank you for watching, and I look forward to seeing you on the next one. Comment below if you enjoyed this or not. And again, tag or share the video.